Welcome to AI Entertainment, where we let the computers do our thinking. This is AI Says Top 10. Pedro Pascal. Number 10, Pedro Pascal appears in If Beale Street Could Talk. He portrays Pietro Alvarez, a minor but pivotal character who facilitates a crucial meeting between Sharon Rivers, played by Regina King, and Victoria Rogers, played by Emily Rios, the woman who falsely accuses Fonny of assault. Though his screen time is brief, Pascal's performance adds depth to the narrative, highlighting the complexities of seeking justice within a flawed system. His portrayal of Pietro Alvarez underscores the challenges faced by those attempting to navigate and rectify systemic injustices. His screen time is brief, approximately 3 to 4 minutes, but his performance adds significant weight to the narrative. This cameo is one of several nuanced roles Pascal has undertaken, demonstrating his versatility and commitment to storytelling, even in smaller parts. Number 9. Pedro Pascal delivers a dynamic performance as Max Lord, a charismatic yet morally ambiguous businessman and television personality. Lord is the founder of the Black Gold Cooperative, an oil company teetering on the brink of collapse. Desperate to save his failing enterprise and achieve personal glory, he seeks out the mythical Dreamstone, an artifact that grants wishes at a significant cost. Upon obtaining it, Lord wishes to become the embodiment of the stone itself, gaining the ability to grant others' wishes while extracting something valuable in return. Pascal's portrayal of Max Lord is layered and intense, capturing the character's descent from an ambitious entrepreneur to a power-obsessed figure causing global chaos. Director Patty Jenkins drew inspiration for Lord's character from figures like Gordon Gekko in Wall Street and Lex Luthor in Superman, aiming to depict a villain who is both dangerous and relatable. Pascal himself infused the role with a manic energy, channeling performances like Nicolas Cage's in Vampire's Kiss to convey Lord's unraveling psyche. A pivotal aspect of Lord's character arc is his relationship with his young son, Alistair. As Lord's actions spiral out of control, causing widespread turmoil, it is the realization of the impact on his son that ultimately leads him to renounce his wish, restoring balance and reuniting with Alistair. Number 8. In Kingsman: The Golden Circle, Pedro Pascal portrays Jack Daniels, codenamed Agent Whiskey, a charismatic and skilled operative of the American spy organization known as the Statesman. With his southern charm, cowboy attire, and signature weapon, a high-tech, electrified lasso, Agent Whiskey stands out as a memorable character in the film. Pascal's portrayal of Agent Whiskey was noted for its blend of charm and menace. His performance added depth to the film's ensemble cast, bringing a nuanced antagonist whose motivations, while extreme, stem from personal tragedy. The character's stylish combat sequences, especially those involving his electrified lasso, were highlighted as some of the film's most visually engaging moments. Number 7. In the 2019 Netflix action thriller Triple Frontier, Pedro Pascal portrays Francisco Catfish Morales, a former U.S. Army Delta Force pilot. The film, directed by J.C. Chandor and co-written with Mark Bowl, follows a group of ex-Special Forces operatives who reunite to plan a heist targeting a South American drug lord. Pascal's portrayal of Catfish adds depth to the ensemble cast, which includes Ben Affleck, Charlie Hunnam, and Garrett Hedlund. His character's camaraderie with the team, especially with Pope, is highlighted through their shared fluency in Spanish and mutual respect. Critics noted that while the film focuses on action and moral dilemmas, Pascal's performance brings a grounded and relatable perspective to the high-stakes narrative. Number 6. Pedro Pascal stars as Ezra in Prospect, a gritty, character-driven sci-fi film directed by Zeke Earl and Chris Caldwell. Set on a toxic alien moon, the story follows a teenage girl named C. Sophie Thatcher and her father Damon J. Duplass as they search for valuable gems. Their mission takes a dangerous turn when they encounter Ezra, a mysterious and morally ambiguous prospector. Ezra is a complex character, charming, cunning, and unpredictable. Initially, he poses a threat, but circumstances force him and C into an uneasy alliance. Pascal's portrayal adds depth to Ezra, making him both a potential adversary and a reluctant protector. This dynamic echoes Pascal's later roles in The Mandalorian and The Last of Us. This show where he plays hardened figures softened by their connections to younger companions. Number 5, in the unbearable weight of massive talent, Pedro Pascal delivers a standout performance as Javi Gutierrez, a wealthy and enigmatic superfan of Nicolas Cage. The film, directed by Tom Gormican, is a meta-action comedy where Cage plays a fictionalized version of himself, navigating a blend of self-parody and genuine character exploration. A highlight of the film is the dynamic between Pascal and Cage. Their on-screen camaraderie evolves from awkward interactions to a heartfelt bromance filled with shared adventures and mutual admiration. This relationship serves as the emotional core of the movie, blending comedic timing with genuine connection. Critics praised Pascal's performance, noting his ability to infuse Javi with charm and complexity. His portrayal was seen as a perfect counterbalance to Cage's self-referential role, contributing significantly to the film's positive reviews. Number 4. Pedro Pascal played Oberyn Martell, also known as the Red Viper, in Game of Thrones Season 4. His performance quickly became one of the most memorable in the series, despite his relatively short screen time. His famous duel with the Mountain is one of the show's most iconic and brutal moments. Oberyn nearly wins, but in a fatal moment of overconfidence, he's killed gruesomely, his skull crushed by the Mountain. Pedro Pascal brought a fierce intelligence and sensual energy to Oberyn that immediately captivated audiences. The role was a turning point in Pascal's career, launching him into global recognition and opening doors to major roles. Oberyn's death shocked viewers and marked one of the most unforgettable scenes in Game of Thrones history. Pascal has spoken fondly of the role, calling it a dream job. He was a fan of the show before being cast. Pedro Pascal's Oberyn Martell remains a fan favorite and unforgettable warrior whose fire, wit, and tragic end left a deep mark on the series. Number 3. Pedro Pascal starred as Javier Peña in Netflix's crime drama series Narcos, appearing prominently in seasons 1 through 3. His performance as a driven DEA agent became one of the show's standout elements and further solidified his rising stardom. Pascal portrays Peña as tough, cynical, and increasingly disillusioned, often clashing with both Colombian officials and U.S. policymakers. He adds emotional complexity to a man caught between justice and compromise, constantly weighing the cost of the war on drugs. His voiceovers and dry wit became a defining part of the series' tone. Narcos was a major international hit, and Pascal's performance earned him widespread acclaim. It marked one of the first major roles where Pascal carried a multi-season arc, proving his range beyond Oberyn Martell in Game of Thrones. Pedro Pascal's Javier Peña is a gritty, no-nonsense agent fighting a losing war with grim determination. It's one of his most grounded and compelling performances, perfect for fans of intense crime drama. Number 2. Pedro Pascal stars as Din Djarin, also known as The Mandalorian or simply Mando, in the hit Disney series The Mandalorian set in the Star Wars universe. His role has become iconic and was instrumental in launching the first live-action Star Wars television series. Pascal brings depth, stoicism, and subtle emotion to a character who spends much of the series behind a helmet. His vocal performance, physical presence, sometimes using body doubles, and restrained expressiveness give Din a strong moral center despite the masked facade. His journey is one of personal growth, transforming from a loner to a father figure, protector, and reluctant hero. The Mandalorian revitalized the Star Wars franchise after a divisive sequel trilogy, earning critical and fan acclaim. Pascal's performance helped anchor the emotional heart of the story, especially his relationship with Grogu. The role solidified Pascal's status as a leading man in genre storytelling. Pedro Pascal's Din Djarin is a modern-day space western legend, stoic, principled, and quietly heroic. With just a voice and a helmet, he created one of the most beloved characters in the Star Wars galaxy. Number 1. Pedro Pascal stars as Joel Miller in HBO's critically acclaimed series The Last of Us, based on the popular PlayStation video game of the same name. His performance is widely praised for its emotional depth, grit, and humanity, marking one of the most powerful roles of his career. A hardened survivor of a global fungal apocalypse that wiped out much of humanity. In the outbreak's early moments, Joel tragically loses his young daughter, shaping him into a stoic and emotionally distant man. Pascal brings emotional restraint and inner turmoil to Joel, a man broken by grief, but rediscovering his capacity to love. His chemistry with Bella Ramsey forms the core of the show. Their bond evolves from reluctant partnership to a deeply paternal relationship. Pascal masterfully balances Joel's brutality with vulnerability, making him a complex, deeply human figure. The show received universal acclaim, with Pascal's performance singled out for Emmy and Golden Globe nominations. Critics praised his ability to capture Joel's quiet pain and fierce protectiveness, staying faithful to the game while adding new layers of nuance. He was also lauded for portraying an action hero who was not invincible, but deeply flawed and real. That's the list. Do you think the AI got it right? Let us know in the comments, and let us know what list you want the AI to create next. The less work for us, the better. Remember that thinking is hard, so let the AI do it for you. Thanks again, and do us a favor. Like and subscribe so that we can pay for all the electricity. Goodbye, everyone.